One of the things I want to talk about, we're living in a different time now,
Yes.
and our children spend so much time on social media and online. Do you think parents are fighting a losing battle when it comes to that?
Yes, I think so. And one of the things that the parents need to know is to equip themselves with knowledge. Like for us, when our children were young, now they are big people. When they were about 5 years, 7 years, and we didn't know that
5 and 7 years.
Yes.
And that's something very important.
Yeah.
And thank God that you're
And we
coming to
never
that.
knew that social media would ever come.
Yes.
We chose with Pastor Munene to sit down with our children and introduce sex to them. And
Sex education.
Sex education. And I love the way Pastor Munene says that we introduce them to sex without creating curiosity. And so we painted a picture of these things that they know. We told them that they're a product of sex. Sex is meant for people who are married and who are parents. It's not meant for children. It's not meant for teenagers. It's not meant for working class. It's meant for you when you are a husband and a wife. Little did we know that social media would come. And so there's that responsibility of a mother and a father training up. Like us, what we do, one of us can initiate the talk with one child, not all of them, one child, then when at a time, then when they are with the father, they also talk the same topic. Then again, when we are the three of us, we speak to them. And so they see, what mommy said, what daddy said, and what we are speaking, they say that synchronizing
So what
of
age
information.
would you say is appropriate to begin such conversation?
From 4 years.
From
4
4
years,
years.
because we keep saying with Pastor Munene,
Yeah.
because of us working in the medical field, we have told you we have a medical facility
Yeah.
that has been there for over 20 years. We have seen children being brought who are raped.
Yeah.
You know, small children. And I keep wondering, and when I interview these children, they had no clue that they were being taken advantage sexually by the what do you call this person?
People who take care of them.
Yeah.
The nuns.
The house girls, the relatives. And so I always see if this child had prior information, probably they would have known how to package it to the mother and father to avoid this sexual, would I say, abuse that continues among the children. And so for us, we say this: you are the only person who sees your daughter and your son as a child. Any other person in the community can take advantage of your son and your daughter sexually.
Yes.
And because of what we have seen, I think that provoked us, being him in the pastoral, in being a pastor, and me being in the medical field and watching all these things, we saw the need, the gap. And so we introduced our children. And one of the things that I want to thank the Pastor Munene, and I wish all men would speak to their sons, is to teach the boy child that the reason why they have this masculine, they get so much erection, all these things that go in a man, it is not to take advantage of women.
Yes.
It is to protect them. And I love the way Pastor Munene has trained my children, that he told them, when you see a little girl, someone of your age, someone a little bit above you, don't take advantage of them sexually just because they are vulnerable. God gave you that masculine, that ability, so that you can protect a woman. Yes. And the father would tell them the consequences of raping, if it's a child or someone in Kenya, according to the constitution of Kenya. And so they know that if they rape, they can go to prison. These things are supposed to be talked, because most of our sons, they keep erecting and they don't know whether it is normal. What are they supposed to do with this erection? And so the father was able to tell them that it is normal. So no matter how many times my son would come and tell, Dad, Leo nime erect 20 times. And I'm like, that means you are normal. Redirect that energy to your class. Redirect it to your studies. You get the point?
Yes.
You guide the child as they grow. My daughter, the same.
Yes.
We introduced our daughter when she was around 4 or 5 years. And we told her private parts, nobody should touch them, because if we don't do that, when children are below 12 years, after 13 years, there's nothing you tell them. After that, you are no longer their hero to them.
Yeah.
And so parents must invest quality time between 3 to 4 years to around 12 years, so that when this child is getting into teenagehood, they already know what is right and what is wrong. And when you teach them what is right, they know what is wrong. So that's why they are told, teach a child the way he should go. You see, when you know the way you should go, when something else comes contrary to what you have been taught, then it becomes very easy. I remember our son, when he was, I think, in baby class, is it Standard 1.
Standard 1.
Yeah, the school that he was. Yeah. There was this boy who was molesting 2 more boys. So my son, or that weekend, we had just shared about homosexuality with him.
Yes.
And so there's this boy who would time the little boys, the small boys, and he was and the upper classes, and he would come and sodomize them. The school knew there was something like that, but they didn't know what he was doing. Kumbe would time these children who go to the washroom when they are late. Wajua kuna watoto wanasikia kengele, they have not understood whether ni ya kwenda kwa, you know, the most small children.
Yes.
And so my son tells us this boy found him in the urinal. Akamwambia simama, akasimama. Akaniambia niiname, nikainama. Nikaona akitoa Vaseline. Dad, nilipita katikati ya miguu yake, nikaenda kufungia suruali yangu huko. Suppose this boy didn't have, I think he was around 7 years. Suppose this boy did not have the knowledge that we had shared with the father, this boy would have been sodomized that day because he does not know. Akiambiwa atoe, inama. You're getting that?
Yes.
So knowledge, information about sex makes you make an informed choice even when you are a child.
Yeah.
So let's not assume that they are too small. Small for what, and social media is with us. And that's why it's very important, the parents to also check the history. What are your children watching? What is the history when you leave the TV, when you give them the tablet? Watch and see so that you can guide them and tell them there are all these things that are in the social media. Without that, we are going to get a generation that has already been perversed because of sexual, sensitization that is there in the social media.
So what I'm